see here, laboratory. Let's start getting our knowledge pumping. So, you know, as what they say, knowledge is power. The faster we can do our researches, the faster we can expand and take over. Sadly, right now, my gold income is not where I want it to be, but I have to just manage, I guess. Okay, so hopefully I could have enough money to build this road to my city. Alright, I had enough money for that at least. It's painful. And maybe a road to my great farm. Because I'm going to have the road start heading up, and I'm going to have a bridge along here. That'll be my access point to the north. There is a little opening there, but I need to get this tower first. Once I have this tower, I'll have some more vision range over the area. Typical dwarves and their stones. Trying to stone me to death. Satura is leveling up so much faster than Percy because of her heal and her buffs and such. I'm actually going to go straight ahead and start. Touch of Faith doesn't really do much. I'll do it on the leader this time. Leader gets Touch of Faith. Let's go behind the rock, and we can actually range penalty. Let's get the Axemen. Well, because they have quite a bit of defense, and I could reduce their defense. Haha, double chilled. So I'm pretty sure that stacks. Yeah, ×2. Sweet. My knights, I'm not really worried about so much anymore. They are very powerful units. And this little debris here will actually block them off from the other units. So we're just going to have a head-on-head fight with the Axemen. The knights have shields too, so that's awesome. Let's block that off. I don't want them to be able to come up and hit Satura the Dark because she did her buff, so she's kind of vulnerable. Her flank is facing them, which was a bad placement by my part, but the knights, of course, victorious in that battle. I'm just gonna get my hero some EXP. They did defensive strike, but my hero has martial arts, so he is great with those counterattacks. Would like to get a rank up on my knights as well. They're getting there. They're already halfway. Heal them back up. And these guys are pretty much dead. They're probably just going to throw some more stones at us, and then after that I'm going to finish them off. Did a flanking attack. Yes, and I'm sorry, Chato, I didn't see your message earlier. Yes, you can indeed build bridges. With the human builder, you could build not only roads, fortresses, bridges. The way you build a bridge, though, is you actually, it doesn't really tell you, but if you click on this, they should have had it in the text, but if you click on build a road, and then you tell your builder to move across the road, it'll actually build a road. So you don't even need marining to get across like just a small river. You could just build the road right across. In fact, I'm going to start trying to make a note of it before I end my turn to check the chat, because for some reason on this game I can't get my chat thing to pop up on the game window itself. So that's why I'm going to be a little bit not being able to answer the questions right away. So I'm going to try to make it a note at the end of my turn to check the messages. So we got another level for Percy the Dark. Great. The Dark Knight. He could get monster slaying. We are slaying quite a bit of monsters, but I want something that... Ooh, here we go. Oh, that's if a unit dies. Never mind. I was hoping for some type of leadership rallying ability to increase the morale of my troops. But he does not have that. I'm gonna buff his resistance up to 10. It was a little too low. I think he, you know what? He just needs to be built more tanky, I think. Get some more defense and some more melee damage. Insufficient funds to build my cavalry. That's unfortunate. But I think when a unit has insufficient funds, yeah, it automatically autos to merchandise. So even though I don't have insufficient funds and it's on hold, it's gonna just keep doing merchandise to up the productivity of gold in the city, so that way I can get enough gold to eventually start making it. So that's kind of cool. It does that automatically, but I kind of still need to spend some money to do that. Sadly, when you build a bridge, it's not as cheap as a road. It's like 60 gold to build a bridge. And those penguins deserved everything they got. If you check the penguins, they are dedicated to evil. So, Percy, he doesn't have really any beef with good or evil people. He just doesn't understand their reasoning for being so one way or the other. Percy is a dedicated neutral, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, that was... I had changed it, that's right. I made him actually a fire type. So now it doesn't really matter. But he's still at heart a neutral hero. Okay, so I'm going to start heading up north again to start checking out what's going on up here. I don't really have a lot of vision range up here, and I'm not really liking it. A tower right here would be perfect. Again, my money supply, though, is just so bad. I just can't really afford anything. And humans excel at building towns by the water, so I need to really make note that my next city be by the water. In fact, I might just start... It might even be better just to stop all production of everything and focus on my next settler, which will cost 187 gold, and focus my units on securing a new location for another city. A great gold city would be right over here. I can really get a lot of gold really quickly, but like I said, I really want a water city. Maybe that might be my fourth one, however, because there's a lot of production and a lot of gold going on just sitting right there. If I built my city, like, I could probably get all of them in right as soon as the city's built. I'd have to send an expedition out to clear it and head through the swamps. In fact, maybe I might start sending my builder back to do that. Okay, so I think I want the road heading from the city itself. Yeah, let's do that. A warlord. There's only one warlord allowed. No, I don't really have any money for you. Sorry, buddy. Rugged pioneers would be great. Would help get my labor units. It actually gives them bonus movement and mountaineering, so I could get my guys farther. But I'm gonna go for focusing on abilities for my actual hero, since he doesn't really have any. So now I got Last Stand or Fireball. I mean, I love Last Stand. I think I'm gonna go with that, and then I'll get Fireball later. Observatory. I do need to expand some more, but again, I'm not supposed to be spending money, so let's merchandise it up. I didn't build anything in this city either. Cool. Okay. I'm not going to add any more costs to my city. Calmed Wowed. I don't really like the name of that city. I'm going to change it. What shall it be? City of Coal. I said not now, buddy. He doesn't listen. I really need to know what's behind here. Okay, nothing too... In fact, is that the coast? I think I see the coast. Yeah, it's like some beach area. Yeah, and there's the coast. Or maybe that's a river. Yeah, I don't think I have to worry too much about that. I can start bringing my army back and start doing a second expedition to the east. To get ready for my next city. Let's bring this guy back into the city. We're going to tell him to move on his own and build a road. And that looks good. Now this road is sadly depleting some of my money, but you know, if I could just get this guy a few more units. I keep second guessing myself, because if I could just get him like 2 units, he can probably lead the expedition himself. And I can have 2 armies exploring the world. But then that would really set me back like several turns. Yeah, let's just keep going with this. That's what we have. I'm gonna bring back my army. Once they get to the city, they can start following the road. Not now, buddy. Don't have money for you. My research is finished. I didn't know it was going to finish that fast. We could get Lion's Courage. That's a really great ability. I love getting abilities that actually improve the strength of my units in combat, rather than just like, oh, do X amount of damage. You know, I find that way more useful to... in a strategic level, in a strategic sense. I can make sure that the unit that I get buffed is in the bulk of the fight. Like, one unit's up there fighting for life and death, doing a bunch of damage. Okay, but we're gonna get basic seafarings, just so that way when I do actually manage to get a city on the water, I can actually build some ships. Cosmic Happening. Oh, that's what completed my research. Oh, sadly I didn't have a research that was longer. That would have been great. Just instantly completed my research for me. Okay, so we're going to continue the roads. We're going to bring the roads maybe through the swamp or the trees. Nah, through the trees. Let's just get rid of these trees. Humans don't like cut a road right through the forest. Alright, so at this rate, it would take us about a little bit more than 2 more turns. That's kind of unfortunate. Just albeit a few gold shy to finally build the builder, or the human settler. Maybe they can build it. Oh wow, their production is really high right now until they grow. So I could utilize their production. They're only going to have it like that for another turn or so, but I really just don't have the money, sadly. Go with what I got. I'm going to have him guard the builder, just in case. I can't afford losing him. Okay, so I think the city is going to be... This is going to be a really good city. It's not going to be able to build... Man, maybe if someone... Does anyone know if ships are considered armored? Because if ships are considered armor, I really want to put the city over here and just say F the gold for right now. Because that crystal tree would come very in handy. And making ships with additional armor and resistance would really add a lot. Well, either way, I want to cut straight across, so I'm going to go through the forest with the road. Okay, he can't really go anymore this turn, it appears. Neither can he. So we're going to end our turn. Ah, this mana node entered my city's domain. I need to clear this out on my way. You can go freely, Wisps. I do not need to waste my time on the... My armies are almost here. This will actually give me a boon to some bonus gold for clearing these as well. So that's actually really great. And you know what? I'm just going to build it by the sea. I really, really think that's an awesome city for some definite gold income. But I think what I'll do is I'll build a fortress there for now. Maybe. Oh my god, though. 30 gold per turn. That is... And then with the merchandise, that'd be 45.